Cracks a Tau of Miss Model the Fire Warrior here with another Tau versus Chaos Space Marine battle report. This happens a lot, and a lot of the times these games are really fun because Tau and Chaos are pretty balanced in their respective fields and there's no crazy power creep. But it is a Dawn of War mission, but it's C's objective. Those objectives are the little skinks. There's one right there, and then on top of that tower. There's the Daemon Prince out, the QuickTime guy, and then some Slaneshi Noise Marines for Chaos. And then for my Dawn of War, I have Shadow Sun and 2 units of Fire Warriors. Chaos, excuse me, I just had 2 giant breakfast burritos. Chaos has first turn, and hopefully they will not give you as much trouble as the breakfast burritos. Tau turn 1 basically shot 2 units of Crisis Suits in the Crute at the Demon Prince that was over there, and managed to do nothing to the Defiler. So it's going to be top of turn 2. Wait, well, let's see here. I got my H formation in the Crute, Crisis T of Helios. The Pathfinder fish came on, dumped Pathfinders, picked up Fire Warriors. Shadow Sun, my other Helios team moved over. The other Pathfinder Devilfish picked up Fire Warriors, dumped off Pathfinders, deployed their drones. Broadsides over here, Fire Warriors with Devilfish and the Hammerhead.
Alright, so the Terminators came in. They dropped down close to the Plague Marines icon. The other Obliterators and Greater Daemon are still in reserve. Plague Marines drove up and smoke on the Rhino. The Sorcerer flew out and joined the Terminators. Obliterators shot at the big guys, broadsides, and got 2 ones to hit. Berserkers drove up and got smoke. Shot a Blastmaster at the Pathfinders and managed to wound a drone. And shot a battle cannon over into the mass of Tau and killed a drone. Because the broadsides over there with their super armor are okay. Looking bad.
Bottom of Tau turn 3. Got rid of the Defiler with some shooting. And then Devilfish moved up, Suits moved over. Suits moved up and over, Crute H formation moved up, 2 Devilfish moved up, Broadside stayed where they are, and the 2 Pathfinders are hanging out where they are. So, there she is. It's going to be top of Chaos turn 3.
Alright, so the Plague Marines drove up right into the middle of the entire Tau army. Safe place to be. The Terminators ran over here. The Sorcerer hopped away from them, hopped in the Rhino with the Berserkers, drove 6 inches, lashed the broadsides over here. They got shot at and assaulted by the Terminators, and the Terminators killed them. We had a twin-linked Melta-Guns, shot up the Devilfish, and then some multi-Melta, and managed to explode it. Killed a whole bunch of Fire Warriors inside, and then they got pinned from the explosion, and the Noise Marines finished off the drone that was left. A little better for me. We'll see what happens.
Alrighty. Bottom of turn 3 was Tau turn. Kind of pulled the bastard maneuver here. So the Rhino that moved up there had Devilfish on one side, Devilfish on the other side, Crute underneath, and this Crisis team before their assault move was right there, so it was boxed in, and then blew it up. Bye bye Plague Marines.
Lame.
Didn't have to deal with Feel No Pain at all. Shadow Sun ran up, drones moved up. These guys shot some Terminators and then ran over. Managed to stun and immobilize the Rhino. Large blasted over there, scattered onto Oblits. Didn't do anything to the Obliterators. That was Tau turn 3. It's going on to turn 4. Yep, killing one thing every turn for the Tau. We'll see what happens.
It's still heartbreaking. Alright, end of my turn 4, so it'll be the bottom of Tau turn 4 after this. Terminators ran up, not a whole lot with them. Obliterators here, shot 2 Las Cannons with the cover save and all that, and 13 front armor. They managed to immobilize it, so that was pretty good. Noise Marines finished off the Fire Warriors. Obliterators shot a plasma cannon, 2 plasma cannons over there. Got 5 wounds, but got 3 ones rolling to wound, and then shield drones are nasty. So I killed 1 shield drone. And then big gamble with Lash, got 8 inches, close enough for the Greater Daemon, who popped out of the Skull Champion from the Rhino. He got into close combat with them, killed a drone, and wounded 1 guy, took nothing back, and they made their morale save. So we'll see the bottom of turn 4 coming up.
Alright, bottom of tower turn 4. Kroot just kind of made sure that they got their spot. The Devilfish are moving up full speed. Crisis team is moving up full speed. Those drones are moving up full speed. Shadow Sun is moving up full speed. Those guys are heroically holding their own in close combat. The Hammerhead is immobilized but trying to do damage to the Noise Marines. And these 2 broadsides are hanging out, taking out the Chaos Space Marine. Trying to move in and secure some objectives. It's going to be turn 5. Magic Hour. Let's see what's going to happen. It's going to be pretty intense.
Alright, top of turn 5. A lot of shooting, not a whole lot of action. Killed a couple drones, and the Greater Daemon finished up his combat over there and consolidated back by the Rhino. Bottom of 5 coming up.
Alright, bottom of turn 5. Tau have that objective with the Kroot. Blew up the Rhino with Shadow Sun, and it's going to be contested by those Fire Warriors. Have another Devilfish full of Fire Warriors right there that move 12. Shadow Sun is hanging over there. Those guys are hanging up right there. Broadsides, that's gone. That's just direct. That guy's immobilized. So it'll end on a 1 or a 2 as a tie. Let's see what happens. A 3, so it goes on to turn 6.
Scary.
So yeah, it was going to be a tie. We'll see if I can do some stuff. I was preparing for it to go on another turn. So let's see if those preparations even matter.
Alright, the Obliterator charged in on the Crisis Suits coming in with some Noise Marine fire, reduced their numbers by quite a bit. The Demon ran up and then got a 6 on his difficult terrain test, so he got to charge in. Thank goodness. For me, anyway. Berserkers and Terminators assaulted the Fire Warriors and killed them. Obliterators shot up and assaulted the Devilfish and blew that up. So you got to come in and contest this one for a tie, or kill all my Berserkers and control it for a win. Bottom of turn 6 coming up. Alright,
so I tried to scoot in and kill everything, but there's still a Terminator and oh shit, I forgot to fire. Do you mind if I oh no, it's too late. I forgot to shoot with a Hammerhead.
Do it.
Nope. I can't. I'm not Jean-Claude Van Damme. This isn't Time Cop. I'm not going back in time. Unlike an Eldar player that I know that does it all the time. That's it. So yeah, shot Berserkers. With help from Pathfinders, they did some damage. Got rid of them. There's a Terminator with a heavy flamer. And an Obliterator with a normal flamer. That's twin linked. Still hanging out over there. Bottom of turn 6. Let's see what happens, Jimmy. Roll it. 4. So the game goes on.
Oh,
so it's going to go to turn 7. I have a feeling it's going to be a tie, but let's see. You know, there could be weird stuff that happens.
Noise Marines shot at Fire Warriors, killed all but 3. The Heavy Flamer took out the rest. Should have done it in the other order, but didn't think of it. Obliterator melt-a-gunned and missed with this twin-linked melt-a-gun. Assaulted, but didn't get any 6s. We had 3 wounds on the Greater Daemon, and the Greater Daemon did 2 wounds to Shadow Sun and her drones. So the Fearless test, he was okay, but it was close. And no wounds at all down here. This is the bottom of turn 7. Coming up.
It's a Tau and Chaos tie. There's the board. Kroot got that. Noise Marines got that. And that objective is nobody. Shadow Sun did manage to kill the Greater Demon in close combat, and she just jumped over on the corner over there. Couldn't dislodge the Noise Marines from the little area. Didn't try too super hard though. I spent most of my firepower on this area and then securing that early on. Used up a lot of resources to blow up those Plague Marines, but I was able to do it all in one turn, so I think that was kind of worth putting the 2 tanks and the Crisis team over there to deal with that. I wish I had kept my drones on my fish so that I could do the last turn super objective contest. I kind of miss my piranhas in this game, but I have to take out 2 Crisis suits to put in a piranha, so I don't know how much worth that would be. But Thought everything performed pretty well. It was a pretty good game. What do you think?
Pretty good game.
Didn't seem like there was like crazy bad dice or anything like that.
No.
Well, kind of with the Obliterator and the Crisis teams.
Oh yeah, but they were kind of goofy.
But other than that, pretty solid. So there you go.